Okay. Hello, friends. Welcome to DNF Diaries. Every other week, we bring you a wonderfully entertaining, low-stakes, absolutely no-shame story of a DNF in the ultramarathon, sub-ultra, FKT, or thru-hike world. For those that are not familiar, DNF stands for dogs, not felines. Just kidding. Doesn't mean that. This is an ultra podcast. Gotcha.
This is not the SPCA.
It means did not finish. And I'm kind of surprised by that acronym because Arlee wrote it, and Arlee has 3 cats and 0 dogs.
I do prefer felines.
We are accepting DNF stories through our email, dnfconfessions@gmail.com, or you can slide into our DMs on Instagram at DNF Diaries. Please send us your stories about quitting, DNFing, and endurance effort. It would be awesome. If you like to be kept anonymous, we can also do that. We haven't done that ever, but we could also do that. If you have a particularly embarrassing story, we would love to hear it, even if we don't have your name. My name is Tara Dower, and my chosen adventure is just, getting out on some good soul-enriching adventures and remembering why I love this sport. It's about those adventures, those climbs, and nature and trails. We love them. Who am I here with?
Wow, that was so wholesome. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes. You're here with Arlee Hiskey, and my chosen adventure is so opposite of that. My run today was filled with snow, sleet, hail, and rain. Actually, I don't think there was hail, but there was snow and sleet and rain. And while it did fill my soul, I think it filled it in a way that is different from the dry land that you and the sunshine that you are experiencing, that I'm deeply jealous of. So
I heard it was January conditions today in Vermont.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? Frankly, it was effed up. It was effed up. We started running. I was with 2 of my friends, and within 50 feet, this was like very kind. This is not a I hate men moment. This guy was really nice. He drives by us and rolls down his window. He's like, "Are you guys all right? Like, I saw the cars and I just want to make sure that, you're safe out here today." And we were like, we're okay. He was like being really, like, he wasn't being condescending, which is truly a surprise. But we were all kind of like, yeah, it is a little bit fucked out here.
You guys, did you go to Camel's Hump?
No. Scott thought I was there. He texted me and I said, no, wasn't there. Nope. I was somewhere else running. Yeah. Yeah, did not go to Camel's Hump. I don't know what those condies would have been like.
Oh, I can't wait for, what is it? May? For when you guys can actually hit trail, like, comfortably?
Yeah. Okay. Everything was dry. And I was like, maybe I'll go rip up Honey Hollow this weekend. And then we got 5 inches of snow on Friday. And then we got more today. It's fine. I went skiing. It was really fun. Next weekend, I'll rip up the hollow. Hopefully, Maya will be back.
Yeah.
So we can really get back to
I hear she's in California.
I know. She said she's been wearing tank tops.
Wow.
I know.
She's probably so tan right now.
God, I'm about to get a spray tan. I'm not. That was a lie. I'm not doing that.
I once got a spray tan and it looked horrible. We don't have to go into that story.
Maybe next week.
I wanted to be hot and I didn't look hot.
I'm just going to get tinted lotion.
Well, thank you, Ultra, for sponsoring this podcast. I've been wearing, my rotation is the Mont Blancs for speedy days, the carbons, the Vanish carbons for speedy days on the road. And then for days of just, run around, hanging out on the trails, I use it's slipping, Experience Wild. There it is. Love it. 4mm. I'm really enjoying the 4mm. I gotta say, it's a good shoe. It's a good shoe.
Right on. Right on. You got a whole roster there of shoes. That's
Mhm.
good. That
Mhm.
feels fun for your feet.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Well, today I was in my Olympus, which do really good on snowy roads.
Mm. Mhm.
Super, super great. Was thankful to be in trail shoes. And
Yeah.
now because of the snow, they are really spick and span looking.
Ooh.
I know.
Good thing about
And
snow.
actually, I was also wearing my ultra like quarter zip like wool layer, and it
Mm.
was
Mm.
great. I love that jacket.
That's
It's
a good
so
one.
good. And it's bright
Y
red, so I am always visible.
I was gonna say you have the red color. That's a good
Yeah.
top.
Shout out
They don't
Rascal
I don't
for safety.
Wait, did she give you that?
No, I just want her to know that we're being safe, and I hope that she is too.
She's actually been expressing concerns for safety, so that's good.
Oh my god. She's growing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of her.
I got her a compass one year for her birthday, and
That
I
was
think she
so
just gave it
good.
away.
I think she
Wait,
probably
no.
dumped it.
Wait, no. No. No, I think she kept it. But this last Christmas, I got a compass, like the exact one I gave her, so I'm wondering if that's the same one.
I
Maybe.
bet it
Who
is.
knows?
She's
I just gave it
devious.
away. Yeah. Like, I don't need
Oh,
this. Anyways, let's get into our ultra news
okay.
updates.
So,
Um,
our
yeah.
first update, I'll go ahead and take this one. We heard from a couple listeners that there was a bit of an audio issue last week. And to that, I want to say, shout out to the real ones that went through hell and high water to listen to us. That's the kind of listener that we're in the market for. So if you heard the audio get weird and you said, not for me, dog, and you shut it off now. If you stuck around, that's who we want to hear. Share it with a friend.
You could say those people who left DNF the podcast, which
Yeah, they
is
DNF the podcast, which is honestly, I'm going to employ my dad's words here, personal failure.
no DNFs are failures except if you DNF this podcast halfway through.
Yeah, maybe you'll make it through this whole one. Hope you do. It's a good story.
Yeah, it's the best apparently. It's the best. And it's about a woman,
Yeah,
and we were saying before we got on, all good stories start with a woman.
it's
So,
true.
can't wait.
It's
And
true.
Arlee, you have another exciting
Oh my
piece of
gosh.
news.
Yeah. So DNF Diaries started a Substack. Also, we wanted to get a
Woo!
little old school with the blogs. It's not Blogspot, and it's not WordPress. It is Substack. So there's one post. My goal is to post once or twice a month. Definitely once, maybe twice. We just have so many great stories, and it takes us a while to get through them all, but I don't want any of them to be just, dust bunnies in the inbox.
Mhm.
So we're substacking it. Please let us know what you think of it. Leave comments. I want
And
to hear.
I'll put it in the description too, or in
Great.
this episode description
Perfect.
or whatever they call
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
The thing the text
the
under the
show
episode.
notes. There's
Show
a link
notes.
in our Instagram bio to the
Yeah.
Substack also. I did that. I figured it out. And before we really start talking about running, I got to shout out my boy Chandler. It's his birthday coming up, and he texted me and he said, Arlee, I want one thing from you. I want to shout out on the podcast. I said, Chandler, I'd do anything for you. Chandler's my friend from the AT, and we really went through it. And he dropped his phone in a really deep puddle that had leeches in it in Maine, and we didn't get it back. And then for the last 120 miles, we had my phone that he started calling the phone. He'd be like, hey, can I see the phone?
What would he do on it?
Just look at the map. He was really into seeing how much he was pretty freaking over hiking by that time. We
I
both
was
were.
thinking that he was calling family and just chatting.
I think he did call his mom, but when we finished,
Yeah.
We had service at the outhouse. It's also sad.
Oh,
I think Chandler and I also got ripped off by the ranger at Katahdin Stream. He charged
yeah.
us $10 each to camp there, and everybody else has said that they didn't have to pay. So I'm a bit like, he was like, it's going to be $10. And we were like, nobody said that. We don't have any money. And he was like, well, it is. And we were like, nobody said that it was going to be $10. And then we scrounged together like $16. And he was like, good enough. I was kind of like, well, where do you think we're going to go? This is literally the end of the road. Like,
this is where we are going to stay
there's
tonight.
nowhere else for us to go from this point on. Like, over my dead body, am I walking backwards on the AT right now?
Baxter State Park, they've had a past with thru hikers and people who have just general people, honestly, not even just thru hikers. And they're the strictest rangers I've ever come in contact with. The strictest.
It was crazy.
And apparently now they're stealing people's money too.
I think that guy made $16 off of us. If you've had to pay to camp at Katahdin Stream after walking 2,200 miles, let me know. I'd like to know if it was just us.
Did you ever pay when you were in the whites to camp?
Not a single time. I said absolutely the fuck not.
Dude, I understand why they do that, but also don't get mad if people are like camping off to the side.
I could never find a camping spot in the whites. I slept on my Tyvek in between, like in a ditch one night, and I woke up covered in slugs. I was like, it was literally a nightmare. God, it was awful. It was the only time I cowboy camped on the AT, and I was in a ditch next to a tent platform because there were no tent platforms left when I got there. And then I woke up and I had like 7 slugs on me. Oh my God.
And you paid for that, right?
No, I didn't. No, absolutely not.
Oh, so like they would come around and you just would say you already paid.
Well, I got there like at night, and then we left pretty early in the morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't spend too many days in the whites to begin with. Like, yeah, I think I probably only camped in the whites twice. But it's freaking nightmare out there. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've talked about other things, maybe we should talk about Running.
Yeah, Chianti, Italia with the Chiantis.
So I read the I Run Far race report from Chianti. It was a freaking throwdown, dog.
Yeah, it was. It was so fun to watch.
Those top 3, Courtney, Ingvild, and Rachel, were like 5 minutes of each other the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was nuts.
It was fun to watch because for a while, watching the tracker, Courtney was like minutes behind Rachel with, I think, 9 miles to go, and was a couple minutes behind Yingvild and Rachel. Yingvild was like ahead of them both by a couple minutes, I believe.
I think
that's
led
how
for
it looked
a while.
That's how it looked on the tracker. And then all of a sudden, like my friend Maggie texted me, was like, oh my gosh, Courtney just won. And apparently Courtney just took off in the last 9 miles. Rachel thought she was 5th for some reason.
Yeah, for the whole, it went until she finished.
Yeah, and Yingvild, she I guess fought Courtney for as long as she could, finished 2 minutes behind Courtney, and then Rachel finished math 5 minutes behind Rachel. It was so fun to watch.
Courtney's got that dog. She does. Yeah, and the golden tickets. I was curious because I wasn't seeing anything on Instagram about golden tickets, but I was like, I know it's a ticket race. Courtney turned it down, and Yingvild accepted the ticket. Rachel turned it down, and then 4th place Gemma Hillier Moses turned it down, and then Lauren Puritz took it.
Yeah. Super excited for
Yeah.
Lauren because Lauren's been trying to go back to Western after her 2024 race. She got her initial golden ticket to the Western States at Black Canyon, getting third in 2024. And I'm a friend of Lauren, and I'm just so excited for her to go back. She works so hard and she shows up and throws down, and I'm just happy that all this work has paid off. She took a break from Black Canyon this year. She has been running that race a lot, and I think it was a good idea to go to Chianti TTT.
Awesome. And then we'll just breeze through the men's field. Thomas Carden, French boy, he won.
Nice.
Andreas Reittieri from Italy got second, didn't want a
Nice.
ticket.
Ooh.
I think he's about to be a dad is what I read. But
Oh,
Vincent
nice.
Boyard, French boy, took the ticket.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah, long live Vincent.
Yeah.
Do you think the French are going to take Western the same way they've taken Hard Rock?
Is Vincent the only Frenchman there?
Well, now Thomas Carden.
Oh, Marianne is there. She's like
Oh.
French Canadian.
What
And
about
Thomas Carden?
Francesco Pupi? Where's he from? Is he Italian?
He's Italian. He is Italian. But I think Black
You don't
Canyon
think
I think he tried there, and you know how
Oh.
that went. He fell and dislocated
Oh,
his shoulder
yeah.
pretty badly.
Maybe Ludo will show up.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, Killian, if he goes.
He's Spanish.
Oh,
Same thing though.
shit.
So close.
Sorry, everybody. I'm really butchering this.
We're not from Europe.
Yeah.
We
we're
don't
just gonna
claim
move
to be.
on. We're just moving on.
Big
Big
Alta
Alta.
was cool.
Yeah, it looks like a really gorgeous race. Okay, men, David Norris, Drew Holman, Ryan Montgomery, incredible at the 50K
Except for Ryan
distance.
Montgomery.
Yeah, I
Ryan,
was pumped to see it.
9 months out of recovery from, I think it was an ankle surgery. So that was pretty cool to see.
That was sweet. That was sweet. On the women's side, Claire Rhodes, Helenino Faulkner, we've got an episode about her. If you dive back in, and Erin Moyer, top 3. Awesome. Addie Bracey and Heather Jackson finished 5th and 6th. Just some notable mentions for those two athletes. And then the 100K women, again, another freaking barn burner this weekend.
Yeah.
Our girl Robin, first place. Let's go. She's on a tear right now.
She is.
Yeah. And then Anna Loudon and Sylvie Abel all finished within 6 minutes of each other.
Was there any course records that went down here? I don't think I saw that, but
I don't think so.
They were the 100K was a close race, and I thought maybe there would be a course record that went down just because they were so there was like a real race. Sylvie was in front for a little bit. In the beginning, Robin was. They kept going back and forth. Anna, it was just going back and forth. So I thought maybe there was.
I'm trying to look up and see.
Yeah, but it's quite the beautiful course. It looks like a dream race. Those rolling hills.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Probably not.
Was this the first year of the 100K?
I think so. I've never heard of the 100K.
Okay,
happening.
That makes sense because what I'm seeing is the inaugural women's course record is set by the 2026 winner.
Oh, so there was a course record.
Yeah. Okay, and the Big Alta 50K course record is 442. Yeah,
Wow.
This was the first year of the 100K. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. Men's 100K, Kellen Bloomberg, Rob Molk, and Matthew Zupin. Great job. Shout out. Awesome.
There was also the Chuckanut, but we don't have the results on that. But off the top of my head, I know that
I think I have it pulled up because I saw that it happened and then I just actually didn't pull it up.
It's fun to watch Will Murray racing regularly because at Black Canyon in 25, so last year. That was like, I feel like the first race I saw him come on the scene, and then like the Western States like ankle break happened, and then I didn't see him again until Javelina, where he got another golden ticket, and now he just did a Chuck and a, so it's cool to watch him racing regularly.
I can't find the results like super quickly, so we're just not gonna
That's
read them.
yeah.
Yeah. Erica Notoni, she's local to New England. She ran the Southern States 200 this weekend,
Wow.
which I like looked at it briefly when I was preparing this, and it looks like pretty cool. It's down in like Alabama and Georgia, and it's a point-to-point race. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a pretty big deal. So that
so
was really
cool.
cool. Just wanted to shout her out. And I also saw this happen today. Emma Grace Hurley, who got second at the half marathon championships that were all kind of wonky and messed up in Atlanta. Today, she broke the American women's 8K record, and she ran 24:29. She broke the record by
Wow.
7 seconds. It was a 21-year-old record set by Dina Castor, and Dina was at the finish line to congratulate her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so
Pretty
fast.
incredible. It's
What
so fast.
do you think 8 kilometers is in miles?
Maybe like
I just
5
looked it up.
miles.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're right there. It's 4.97.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's really fast. My
It's
gosh.
insane. It's crazy.
Congratulations, Emma. Um, yeah, there is a lot happening. Race season
Mhm.
is definitely ramping up, especially I think people are getting a little like antsy here in the West because
Mhm.
the weather, at least in Colorado, is hot. So I think people are like excited to get out and do big things.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
Should we get into our story?
Yes. Okay, let's do it. So today's story
Ooh.
is from this girl named Sara. She submitted it, and it is a story just from like a regular kind of run. It's not from a race.
Oh, I love these ones.
Yeah. So we're like venturing away from what we've kind of been covering. And personally, an adventure run with friends is truly one of my most favorite things to do. Just like mapping out a route in the backcountry or like on different trails and just like trolling Gaia and messing around to like make routes and then sending it to a friend and just planning for like a big day. Like early morning drive out to the trailhead, like total big adventure. And that's just one of my favorite things to do. And so that's what our girl Sara had planned. So she lives in Canada, out kind of like near Banff, like in that area
Ooh,
generally.
beautiful.
Yeah, and so her and her friends were gonna run the Skokie Loop. That's Skoki. And this is a 25-ish mile loop in an absolutely stunning, like alpine meadow situation. There's lots of lakes and little side trails where you can add an out and back to like go to other lakes. Sara's plan was to do the loop with one additional out and back added on to a lake that she hadn't been to before. She had done parts of the loop before, but this was going to be her first time seeing the whole thing. And it was also her longest run coming back from an injury.
Ooh.
She had broken her foot on February 19th. She broke her foot. This is like, she broke her foot while doing PT exercises to strengthen her weak ankle. Which is like, of course, it's like the worst thing, but like, of course, that's how it happens. She's like doing PT exercises, strengthen this ankle. Her toes catch on the mat, and she caught the floor with her whole body. And in the process, she broke metatarsal 4 and displaced the bone.
That's such bad luck.
Sara has personally requested that we leave calcium and bone density out of the conversation because it's normal and she had it checked. She is just hot for accidents. And we're going to see this character trait like a couple more times in the story. So don't forget about it. And I'm sure that she also has like many other wonderful character traits. We just don't know about them. And right now, they're none of our business. So, in thinking about Sarah's return to run from this ankle injury on February 19th, she ran 20 kilometers on July 4th and a 23-kilometer trail race on August 16th. So, the
Nice.
Skokie Trail outing is happening on August 24th. And she is feeling like totally back in it, but is also like maybe a little nervous about her ankle and such like a big kind of like committing backcountry run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the group of 4 planned to rendezvous at the trailhead at 8. They were coming from 2 different areas. Another one of Sarah's character traits is that she is not a morning person. So
Ooh.
getting to the trailhead by 8, which means leaving her house by 5, was going to
Ooh.
like really be a serious accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tara, how do you do with like getting up in the morning and like getting out the door that early?
Okay, I love waking up early, but I don't like getting out of the door before like 9 AM. Like 9
Mhm.
is still a little too early. I wake up and I have my coffee and I do some putzing around the house and I clean a little and I just like have myself a little morning. I also, if I'm starting my run early, that probably won't happen. Honestly, it wouldn't be productive or just leaving to do anything because I have quite the active system. It is ready to use the bathroom. The coffee gets me going and like it's a couple stops in order to make sure we're all clear. So doing anything except just like hanging around the house in the morning would be unproductive.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about
Sarah,
you?
I am a morning person.
You
Like,
are. You are.
yeah.
I remember I woke up, I was staying at your place. I woke up and you were like looking at flashcards at the
Yeah.
desk or at your table.
Yeah, I'm a morning person. And like during the school week, like I wake up at 4 and then
Oh,
depending on how long my run is, I'm either out of the house like by 4:30 or by like 5:10. But on the weekends
wow.
I don't wake up that early, but I still like would rather get things done in the morning.
Yeah.
It's when I'm at my best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sarah prepares ahead of time because she's not a morning person, right? She
Yeah.
she just like really wants to be there though. She's pumped, she's excited. So she packs the car the night before. She's got all of her stuff in there. The shoes, the vest, the fuel, the bear spray, the Garmin InReach. She packed a cooler with fizzy water and snacks for after. She was totally doing her best work to get out of the house on time and thrive in the morning. They make it.
Bear spray.
Bear spray. We're in Canada.
It is, I
We're
guess,
near
Banff.
Banff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
There's
guess you're right.
grizzlies.
Whew.
Sarah is a safety queen.
Love that. Couldn't catch
Love.
that on our good friend Rascal's list of stuff.
Talking about character traits.
She'd actually make it a joke and start telling people, you know how lame Tara is? She brought bear spray in Canada on a backpacking trip. I'd be like, yeah. And everyone would be like, yeah, of course she did.
And Rascal's still like, no, it was weird.
And
She's
everyone's
like
like,
not
I
budging.
guess. Yeah. But it's also incredibly important. No, but it's like so weird that she did that.
It's like what my
We love
mom
her.
does.
Good. I love mothers.
Oh my gosh. So Sarah and her friend, they make it by basically 8. They're all packing their vests and getting things together. And Sarah is like, ugh, I still have to tape my ankle. I just want to get going. But she tapes it up and like takes all the time to get all of her things together. The group is almost ready to get going. Sara announces to everyone that she has her garment in reach and she will be bringing it. We love a safety queen.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has their own bear spray. The group is going to be in grizzly territory, like we kind of just mentioned. And so, like, maybe it's overkill that all 4 people have bear spray, but, like, better safe than sorry. You'd
Oh,
hate to be
yeah.
mauled. Like, I'd hate to die that way. Like, I lived in Montana once, and I was freaking terrified, and all I could think about was getting mauled by a grizzly bear and dying.
Top 3
So,
ways to die, it's definitely in there.
yeah, and it's definitely my least it's not on my top 3. Like,
It
I don't
sounds like
wanna
a
die
slow
by
way to go.
mauling.
No.
Keep me out of it. Keep me out of the mauling by animals and Mall of America. Keep me out. I don't wanna be there. I'm just like, I don't want it. So
But no, the Mall of America, are you sure there's that ride
I
that
went there
woman
one
on TikTok
time.
rides, and she's like this ride's queen. She like does a bunch of flips in the little
Yeah, you
thing. You've
can
never
flip
seen
the
that?
little thing over. Yeah, I went there one time. I had like a 12-hour layover in Minneapolis or wherever it is. I don't need to go back. Anyways, Sara sets up the inReach, and as they're like waiting for the little GPS acquired notification to ping, Sarah's bear spray just goes off. Just like
Oh.
just like randomly. It just like goes off in her vest
No.
and it gets all over her. And
Oh.
like if you are you familiar with the contents of bear spray?
Yeah,
Have you
it's
ever like
like
experienced it at all?
no, I've never experienced any kind of spray in that way. Like
It's
any pepper
awful.
spray or mace.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Have
not
you?
good. I did ingest bear spray one time and it was so bad.
Arlee, how'd
It's
you
like
ingest it?
because it was when I was trip leading and we were in the North Cascades and there was this like bear thing and whatever and it was like a whole thing. And so my co-leader and I were like, okay, like we're gonna do it. We think we might have to do it. We're like trying to keep the kids safe, which we did, obviously.
Oh,
And
good.
so, but we like sprayed bear spray because the bear like wasn't going away, like whatever. I don't want to get into the details of it, but there was like just enough of a whisper of a breeze that it like came back into us. And so we got like not like a ton of it, but like enough in our mouths and like our eyes and stuff. And like it's like so not good. It's like hard to breathe and it just like feels really, really unhealthy and bad. And it's
Oh
like
my
oil
gosh.
based and it's peppery. And it's just like so bad. And like oil based is important to
Mhm.
remember. Like that's an important part of bear spray.
Because it doesn't really, like, wipe off, right?
Yeah, it like sits and it like soaks in and
Oh.
stuff. You can't just like wash it in the river. So like yeah, it just like takes I don't know. I don't even know what we did. We just like drank water. But also like in that situation I was like I was like in trip leader mode, so I was really like we're here for the kids. I like I'm fine enough.
Oh my
Um
gosh. Have you ever heard the funny joke that, like, if you're, like, somebody working at REI, this is, like, the joke that you always tell people as a REI employee, somebody be like, "Where's your bear spray?" And be like, "It's over here," but it's to keep the bears away. It's not to put on yourself to have the bears avoid you. It's not like sunscreen. You've never heard that one?
That's funny. No, that's funny
Oh.
though. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Sara screams and she grabs the can of bear spray and like throws it across the parking lot.
'Cause it's actively going off.
Yeah, and it's like all over her vest and stuff.
Oh, no.
So now Sara and the parking lot are like covered in bear spray.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of cursing that both escaped her mouth and was like said in her head. She was like, "What the frick am I even doing?" She's embarrassed. She's like using all of these baby wipes to try and wipe the oil off of her body. She's like, "No freaking way am I carrying bear spray now." The other 3 ladies have spray. Like, we're still safety queens. She's like, I'd honestly take me out. Like, if it's my time, it's my time, you know? She's like, I've had enough of this. Because this has happened to Sara before. One time she was filling up a water flask at a national park when a canister of bear spray fell out of her vest and went off. Her husband lovingly reminds her of the time that she set off a weapon in a government building.
Sara.
And so after
That's
this,
never happened to me or anyone I know. I think this is the fact that it's happened twice accidentally to Sara. I'm thinking this is a Sara issue, but continue.
potentially, she's now sworn off bear spray. She has officially decided she'd rather risk her life and get mauled than carry bear spray again and ruin everything. She said, I'd rather get to pet a bear and die than have this happen again. So finally, after some extensive baby wiping, the group sets off. The
Good.
route begins with a climb up a fire road, and this is also the end of the loop because it's like a lollipop and this is the stick. So to start the run, Sara tells her buddies that she is like really wanting to take it easy and they can just like go ahead, just like make sure she's in sight every so often. She's like really trying to be responsible about her ankle and like
And
is
the
nervous
bear
about
spray
this.
that she doesn't have.
Yeah, that also. And she's just like a little nervous because this is her longest run back. But honestly, she's keeping up great. She's like maybe 100 meters behind and is like totally feeling good. So about 2 miles in, 3 kilometers if you've ever been outside of the country. Shout out Rascal again. We love you.
We're really
I left you a voicemail.
on one. She's a hardworking woman.
She works so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 miles in, Sara starts getting this like burning, peppery hotness in her mouth, and her lips start burning, and then her eyes. Oh, good Lord. Now it's her whole face has this like peppery fire on it. And she is like squinting to make the burn just manageable enough to keep moving towards a water source where she can like maybe get some semblance of relief. She makes it to the stream, drops to her knees, cuts one of them open in the process, and just starts to like frantically like flush and scrub her eyes out with this like fresh water. And she's just like trying to get this like awful, awful, awful burning sensation out of her eyes, mouth, nose, face, hands, her right arm, like everywhere. At this point, her friends, like, you know, they're checking for her and they realize that she isn't behind them anymore. And they come back to find her in this stream, just like absolutely struggling and scrubbing, like really at a low point. And when her friends find her, she's like face first, full head in the stream, trying to scrub bear spray out of her eyes. And it like really must have been quite the scene. Sara had started to use her hat to scrub her face and her eyes, and the hat was like the best. It was like the only thing she could grab. It was her, you know, first idea in her like blind bear spray panic. The hat was covered in bear spray though.
Yeah.
And it made everything so much worse.
Sara.
I know.
Oh. Okay, so I looked up photos of this Skokie loop and it's beautiful. I will have to say that is the most beautiful place to be scrubbing your face for any remnants of bear spray. So, I mean, it's a good spot. At least it's not like a boring spot.
So we've got a positive.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. We need a positive here. Because when this first insane stream scrubbing session is over, Sara's face is like red and puffy, and her friends are like, we can turn around. Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
But Sara's stubborn, and she's like, absolutely not. We are staying out here. I will be okay. I woke up at 4:15 and I will explore this loop and I will get my butt up to the Alpine. So Sarah has her friend spray her eyes with some water, and she does some more scrubbing and rinsing, and her eyes are like feeling good enough to continue on. So she refuses to turn around. The
Okay.
group starts making forward progress again, and Sarah cannot run in her hat because it's become a casualty of the bear spray, and she can't, because now it's just like it starts to like sweat. The sweat just like drips it into her face. You might be thinking, why not just go back to the car and wash up there before continuing on? You're only 2 miles into the loop. Well, Sarah didn't want to, so she didn't.
Okay. Sarah. We need to have a stern talk. It was Sarah.
So now the group is running and they're making forward progress. They're still on the lollipop stick. And then, so remember how Sarah cut her knee open when she knelt down in front
Yes.
of the creek? The cut's burning now. And it's the unique burn that only can be caused by bear spray seeping into an open wound. And at least it's not her eyes. This burning causes much less of a panic. She's like, oh, I'll wash it off the next water source. Okay, but now her ribs and armpits are burning also. Still manageable, incredibly uncomfortable, but not as bad as the eyes. She knows that she can make it up to the alpine meadow where there are like definitely water sources and like hopefully deep enough that she can just submerge. Tara, what would you be doing at this point? You're
I mean,
Sarah.
like,
What are you gonna do?
I'd spray myself with bear spray. I am going home the first spray. This is clearly not my day. Something is telling me to turn back, and I'm gonna do that. The first bear spray, I mean, it's over. Oh,
It's over.
Sarah. It's over. Oh, gosh, I'm so disappointed in her.
Well, she's a determined lady.
She's dedicated, I know, and it was a long drive. She woke up early. But I'm just imagining Sarah behind her friends stumbling along the trail because she can't see. Her face is puffy. I know that bear spray, any pepper spray, makes you sweat out of all of your orifices. Your eyes are probably watering. Her nose is probably draining. She's probably salivating. She doesn't know. She probably looks a little concerning. And I'm surprised her friends weren't like, hey, it's time. We're calling it here. But this is a DNF story, so I do have hope that she makes the right decision at some point.
Yeah, we've got some good choices coming up.
Okay,
so
good.
The group makes it to the upper meadow, which is like 10K in. This is where the first alpine lake is, which is good. That's good for us. It's good for Sarah because her skin is on fire and it feels like it's burning off. Like the sun hitting the bear spray, which is on her skin. It's just like everything's bad. It's so bad.
No.
And so there's like a T, like a junction, right, in the alpine meadow where the Skokie Loop begins and ends. Sarah is like, I got to be inside one of those lakes. You guys leave me. I got it. I have to be in the water. I have to get inside of it right now. I can't do this loop with all of my skin burning off with the 1,000 suns of bear spray on it. Like, I can't do it. I'm getting in the water. Don't worry about me. And her friends, like, naturally, they're good friends, are a little uneasy and they're a little hesitant to just leave her behind. But after much insisting and reassuring that she will be okay because of the inReach, they leave.
No.
Sarah runs and plunges herself into the ice-cold alpine lake. Immediately, she is thinking, I love alpine lakes. This is amazing. I don't ever need to leave this cold water. I'm living here now. So she is just soaking in this like ice-cold alpine lake. It's probably stunning and gorgeous. And she's also wallowing in self-pity, rage, and bitterness. The ice cold water soothes her burning skin and body. It doesn't do anything for the self-pity, rage, and bitterness. She's stuck with those. Not much soothing to be done there. But now that she has some relief, Sara is able to like think a little more clearly about how to solve this bear spray is made of poison oil and my skin is covered in it problem that she has been dealing with. She's like, okay, I'm covered in poison oil. Water alone will not get rid of it. I need soap. No one carries soap in their running vest. So she
No.
obviously doesn't have any soap. She's looking around and thinking like, what if there's just soap out here? There's not, obviously. She's like, how do I get this oil off of me? She's like, maybe I can exfoliate it with dirt and debris, and that will scrub the oil off of me.
Sarah, who is this person?
She's like, you know what? It's worth a shot. What the flip else is she supposed to do? There's no soap in the backcountry. There's no soap just at the lake. But I will say I went into a porta potty today on my run that I found randomly next to some solar panels. And there was like a little bag of pads and tampons in there.
Oh, love that.
I know. So not the soap that she needed, but something for somebody.
Okay. I will have to admit, when I am on a trail run and I have just used the bathroom, I don't have soap. I don't have hand sanitizer, whatever.
Me neither.
If I'm nervous, I'll just get a fistful of dirt and wipe my hands in that and just hope that like the dirt covers any germs.
Every time. Yeah.
Every time. I guess I agree with that.
Would you,
do you think this one decision?
Do you think using your sock would be better?
No, absolutely not. Okay. Especially if I was living with my friend who had the same pair of socks and we did laundry together and then those socks got mixed up and now your friend might be wearing your poop sock. So no, I wouldn't. Okay. Rascal.
I just wasn't sure. So, I mean, we kind of just talked about it, but like if you don't want to use the dirt that Sarah's using, like, and there's no soap, do you have any ideas for what like might work?
A firm rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A firm rock might rock.
A firm rock.
Are there some soft rocks? Or are most firm?
No. Like the Eagles is soft rock.
Oh, that is soft rock. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, touche. I take it back. Soft rock is out there. So the dirt and debris works. She's exfoliating. She is doing skincare. And she is getting some real-time relief. And she just like keeps scrubbing at her skin and working to get all of the oil off, or at least like the best that she can. And it's working. She's like finally doesn't feel like she's covered in poison oil and like in actual hell. So like, okay, Tara, if you were just scrubbing your body with dirt and debris and firm rocks and it was working, like how would you finally be feeling?
I would feel relieved because it sounds like she really went through it. And for the last, what'd she say, 9K or whatever, 10K, 6 miles is what I've assumed that she's gone. I mean, that's a lot of stress. So I'm glad that she's finally feeling better. But I think it's time to turn around.
Well, she doesn't. She takes off running the loop in the opposite direction as her friends so that she'll intersect them. And the cut on her knee is still a problem because bear spray oil has already seeped into it and it's still like burning. The dirt and debris is not going to get the poison oil out of this cut. So she's like,
it also sounds like the dirt and debris might infect it too. So we have to worry about possible infection.
She's like, what if I find a way to keep the cut cold so the burning is to a minimum? She's like, this could totally work. She can't use her hat because it's covered in bear spray poison oil. But she's like, maybe I'll try the ice bandana. But it also doesn't really work. So as a last-ditch effort, she grabs some moss and ties it onto her leg with the ice bandana. Oh my God. And it works good enough. She does a little test run around to see how long she can do it before, she has got to re-soak it and, in case she like combusts into poison oil flames. And it's good. So she's like, you know what? I can deal. I'm going to go. She dashes off to intersect her friends on the loop. She does have to like stop periodically to like re-soak the moss and the ice bandana in fresh cold water. Given how bad everything was, she'll take it. And
Sara.
she finds her friends and she is so ready to relay to them all of her trials and tribulations. And she is only going to be 10K short of the distance that they have covered. So it's still going to be her longest run post broken foot. Worth it? Unclear. The whole gang reunited starts heading back down the forest road once they finish the loop. And when they pass the original stream that Sara went into for relief when she was blinded with poison oil, she grabs her hat and re-soaks her face. Absolute mistake. Absolute mistake. The oil
what is
from
she
the hat
thinking?
got on her hands when she picked it up, and then she wiped her face after splashing it. She re-poison oiled her face and restarted the burning. It was only 2 more miles, thank God, back to the car. We're almost done. We're so close. I just got a message from Cleo, who's in the house, and she said this episode is brutal. All caps. So they get back to the parking lot in the cars, finally. They can sort out the aftermath of all this. Sara is using all of the things in her car to try and get this damn poison off. Baby wipes, face wipes, alcohol swabs. She's putting peroxide on the gash on her knee. And I did add drama by calling it a gash. Seems appropriate at this point, given what we've been through. All of the bear spray items that she has, all of her clothes, she just locks them away. She's got a Thule box on top of her car. She just locks them all in there. She's like, you can't be in the vehicle with me. And
smartest decision this entire day.
Now you might be like, okay, well, what happens next? Like, how do you get bear spray out of things? What gets rid of poison oil? What's the antidote? Quick Google reveals that Dawn dish soap, not only does it save animals and oil spills, it can also save you from bear spray. And so I don't know why that wasn't in the commercials with the penguins that were being cleaned up. Maybe next time. Dawn, if you're listening. So Sara gets dish soap, and she gets like these little soaps, and she just like soaps herself and her hair and her skin all over. And then she drives home 3 hours covered in dish soap. And she's just washes herself and all of her clothes in dish soap when she gets home. She does it twice. And now she's learned. She carries little containers of dish soap in her running vest, and she does not carry bear spray. She's at peace with taking her chances. She has extra little mini dish soap stashed like in her car, in pockets, in her bags. And she's like, I will never be suffering like this again. I will not. The DNF is over. This is the end.
Oh, what a chaotic person. living with this person, being friends with this person must never be boring.
Never.
So the DNF was she just didn't finish. She didn't do the loop. She just like
She didn't
did.
do the loop.
But she tried everything, even though
Literally everything.
probably wasn't recommended. She still tried. Sarah, come on, Sarah. The images, the mental images that I have of this woman running through Canada, hilarious. They will stay with me forever.
It's gonna
So
be.
is she?
Yeah.
Did she try it again? Did she ever go back and try it again with her dish
I
soap?
think she told me that she wants to go back, but I don't think she has yet.
Oh, Sarah.
And Sarah, if I got that wrong, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh man. That was at no time did I know where that was going.
Great. I like to keep them on their toes. Edge of your seat.
At one point I was like, there's no way this is a real story. At one point I was like, there's no way. But with what I know about Sarah, I mean, this person, she sounds chaotic at best.
She got it. It was quite the experience.
So I'm looking through some photos that she sent.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting till after the episode to look at the photos she
Are there
included a lot of
where she
beautiful
has
photos of the scenery.
The moss bandana on? That would be good to see.
Oh, she does.
Yes.
I know exactly who it is because there is somebody with a ice bandana on their knee. Oh, Sarah, this is the person. This is everyone. This photo will be the cover for this episode, and maybe I'll just zoom into the knee with the moss covered bandana.
The knee. Yeah.
Just the knee.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, Sarah. And I see she's got Leuko tape on her ankle down here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, thanks, Arlee. That was maybe one of my favorite stories.
It was
that you've ever told.
So fun. It was crazy.
What year was that? Was that recently?
I think so, yeah. It might have been like last year.
Oh,
I think it was last year.
Sarah.
But it was definitely recently.
Oh, that was so good. So how good. Like we always say this, like how would you prevent that? I think for me, I would just like to prevent it. I mean, it sounds like Sarah's doesn't have good luck with bear spray, so we're not going to bring bear spray. So she's already committed to that.
Mm-hmm,
and I think if the bear spray went off in the parking lot, I would probably not go on the run. But I understand driving all that way, you want to do it. I understand.
I do too. I would probably bail.
Yeah, that seems like really bad luck. Also, I'm thinking about the bears that get sprayed directly with bear spray, and I feel terrible now.
Yeah.
That I've never sprayed a bear, but I'm thinking, man, what a ride.
Total ride.
I'm trying to look up a review right now. I don't know which ones I have read and have not read.
It's kind of a drag that only Apple has reviews. I feel like it's really limiting us.
Yeah. So, guys, get on Apple. Even if you listen to it on Spotify. If you have an Apple phone, it's already going to be downloaded on your phone. So just get on the app and look up DNF Diaries and give us a 5-star review. I would love to read your review on here. There is one from Run for Long, real and relatable, 5 stars. Great stories told by great friends. This podcast helps keep us all humble. Yeah.
Love that. Great. Good.
Oh, Arlee, we've come to the end of the episode.
Yeah, we have.
I feel so much better about going into my runs this week after listening to this chaotic story. Good. So thank you for that. What's your social media?
You can find me at a.hisk on Instagram.
Oh, good.
And what about you?
Tara.Dower on Instagram, and we are DNF Diaries.
Diaries.
Woo,
On
woo,
Instagram.
woo. And on Substack.
Find
Mhm.
us. Comment.
Yeah. It will be in the show notes. Oh,
Mhm.
Arlee, thank you so much for this. This was a
Yay!
delight. I really needed this pickup. This really turned the day into a great one.
Thank God. I loved him. Happy to do it for you.